Patient. Hello, my name's Rick Baker. I'm one of the founders of Blackbird Ventures, and along with Nikki Shivak and Bill Barty, my two co-founders, we're very happy to welcome you here to the Sunrise 2015. We organise this conference because quite often the startup community seems like a pretty closed shop and an opaque place, and if you do start a business, it seems like you're climbing a mountain all by yourself. So today's all about opening doors and building community. And the Australian startup community has really started to gather momentum over the last 5 years. As many of you guys will know, there's heaps of startups starting all over the place in cities all over Australia. At Blackbird Ventures, we've logged 629 companies in our pipeline database over the last 2 years. That's 2.4 companies per day. So lots of companies starting up here. And even more importantly, there are a whole load of really successful global Australian companies. And we've got a bunch of those guys here to speak today. Before we begin, I wanted to introduce Blackbird Ventures. We're an Australian venture capital fund. We invest in startup companies, and particularly Australian-formed startup companies that are trying to attack a global market day one. So not trying to be the best in Australia, but trying to be the best in the world. That's what we're really passionate about. We also run StartMate. StartMate's an accelerator. It's for companies from day dot. It's for ideas, and it takes young teams through the first 3 months of their lives, 3 months in Sydney and then 2 months in San Francisco. Applications will be out for that in September, October. So go to the StartMate website if you're thinking of starting a company. At Blackbird, we're all about founders helping founders. This is our catch cry. Our fund is actually 96 investors, and most of those people are tech founders. And the idea is, as well as putting their capital back into the ecosystem, they're helping companies, they're getting actively involved in companies. And that's really what today is all about. Today is all about extending that and letting you guys see a whole load of iconic Australian founders. Here they are, and they're here really to educate you guys, to hopefully give you a few tips and ideas for your businesses and to inspire you. We want to inspire people to start businesses. We've also got Simon Tedeschi, who's a world-famous concert pianist. He's going to come and play the piano for us and talk about kind of the crossover between creativity, music, and startups. You might have noticed there's a whole load of high school kids next door, in the room next door. We're also running a Sunrise Alpha here alongside this conference. And the idea for that is to let year 8 to year 10 kids be part of this and start getting integrated into the startup community. We're really excited. It's the first time we've run this, and there's been a great response to it. And we've got a bunch of those kids are going to come up here and talk to you guys as well. We've got the first robotics team who are just back from doing really well over in the US in the World Championships robotics competition. They're going to give you a demo. We've got Poppy Olsen, who became a world champion skateboarder at the age of 14. And we've got the Solar Car guys coming to tell you about their mission and what they've been doing from New South Wales Uni. So sponsors today, we have 3 fabulous sponsors that have really allowed this to happen. Amazon Web Services, Google, and Vivid Sydney. We're very pleased to be part of Vivid this year. It's an amazing event that you guys will all know about, and those guys have been really helpful in helping us get here today. You all know Amazon and Google. Amazon really are the backbone of the startup community with Amazon Web Services and have a fantastic offer for us today. For anyone out there, they're giving away $100 of AWS credits, which, as you know, does go quite a long way. Here's how you get it, bit.ly.com AWS/the Sunrise. Also, a huge thank you to Google. I mean, all of you guys will know Google, but what you might not know is that they have hundreds of software engineers here in Australia and are a really important part of the startup community. They spend a lot of time and effort in the startup community, inspiring people, inspiring kids through to adults. So we're really happy and to be associated with these guys, and big thank you. So asking questions. The format of today is going to be speakers will come on and talk for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then Bill, Nikki, or I will come and ask them a few questions. But then it's really up to you guys to ask questions. We want heaps of questions. Please ask them more detail about anything they've spoken. Ask them tricky questions. Ask them about problems that you're having with your companies. Here's how you ask questions. www.sli.do, and then you just type in #the sunrise. And you'll be able to type in your questions, vote them up and down. We'll see them up here on the stage and ask them. Please ask lots of questions. You'll see this up on all the holding screens. We're also streaming live today. Please tweet this out. It's really easy, j.mp/the sunrise 2015. So, thank you all for coming. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be, we're going to move very quickly through it. We've got lots of content. So I'll start by asking Nikki Shivak to come and introduce our first speaker. Thank you.